Hey, sorry about that, guys. From the first time I did this earlier, fortunately I had a little bit of a distraction. Excuse me. Something to have to do with this thing or whatever. One of my roommates was telling me this faucet thing was broken, so I had to go and call the repair dude and fix it up. So after one day, thank God I got that shit finished because it's officially Friday now. Because yesterday when I did the first part of this thing, which is of course Keldeo versus Twilight Sparkle, I was getting into the weapons part after I was done with this physical attack, physical defense, and speed and all that, and etc., etc. And with the whole competitive battle shit. But, anyways, going on to my thing, whatever, if I can get this, because it was one of my friends' backgrounds when they were using their computer. Yeah, anyways, see if I can get the other picture out with Keldeo. Let's see. I'm just going to show one picture, obviously, but yeah, let's talk about him a little bit more. So, Keldeo, of course, obviously, most of you people should know who he is by now. He's no surprise or anything. And I'm not going to get into any of the details or basics because obviously I already talked about that in the first part of this video. So anyways, besides his weapons, he really doesn't have weapons unless you really want to count his resolute horn, which of course is that big giant horn, as a physical weapon, if you want to say that. I'm not sure. There's that, and then the other second weapon I guess he has is his ice beam attack. That's really the only two physical weapons I see him using. That's pretty much it. Or special, I don't know. Depends on what you want to label it. And now, without further ado, the final outcome, of course. So I'm going to get the other picture out so that way you guys can know who's fighting who and who would win in my personal opinion of the fights. See if I could get something. There we go there. That was like a fan art version of Twilight Sparkle there. Of course, Twilight Sparkle versus Keldeo. And of course, the other three. Not really a trio, though. Even though they are trios, but he doesn't have Terrakion, Virizion, and Cobalion backing him up. Just him, in general. So, out of these two, who would win and who wouldn't win, I don't know. Pretty hard decision. Well, actually, no, not really a hard decision at all for me, in my opinion. I thought it wasn't that hard at all. It was pretty damn easy. Between these two, very hard stuff, but at the same time, as far as the fighting history and the best fighting background, I'm going to have to give that title Keldeo, obviously, because, not to say because I've obviously been a Pokemon fan a lot longer than I have been a brony, obviously. It's only been like 2.5, 3 years since I've been a brony, and almost 19 years. I mean, you compare 3 years to 19 years, that's a very, very big-ass number, Especially going back to my 90s kids days, when I saw Pokemon start from day one, from the ground up, obviously I'm going to go with Keldeo, obviously, because he has a lot more fighting background experience. He's one of the legendary Pokemon, obviously. And number 3, he has already had his own movie before, like, all the MLP movies started coming out. Even though I will say, granted, time-wise, like I said in the first part of this video, that the whole Hasbro My Little Pony franchise was around back in the 80s. And of course, the beta version for Pokemon was 1990, 91. And of course, it came out here in 97, or 96, 97, around that time, back in my 90s kids days. It was a huge-ass fucking deal. Popularity-wise, it kind of beats MLP in a lot of ways. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Even though I do have a lot of love for all the bronies and pegasisters, which I'm a brony myself now, not just a Pokatuber and all that, because I like to mix shit up, Especially in my other channel, Nintendo Stone for 2011, I mix up a lot of Pokemon and MLP stuff over there than I do over here. But the content over here, I usually do either movie reviews, the top 10 reviews, what else is out there? Now I'm doing reaction videos, that's that. Not reaction videos to just anything, just for movie reviews solely. That, and what else? What else can I say, There's so many other things that are out there, Oh, and of course, alternate media, which I'm not going to touch on until at least June, because I said I was going to take a 5-month break off of that, because it'll stress me the hell out for a long time. That's with the truther news and all that shit, the fucking Illuminati and Freemason and shit, I talk about that once in a while. What else do I talk about? There's a fifth thing I'm trying to remember, but it's not coming to my mind right now. Sometimes game updates, game reviews, which I am. I will be doing a lot of them, especially on the Super Smash Brothers thing that's coming out this winter. And I actually found out, just a little update for you guys, this summer is when a 3DS version, of course right here, Nintendo 3DS, read that shit and weep, bitches, but, no, I'm just kidding, but it's actually coming out in the summertime first. instead of the fucking winner, like how the console version for the Wii U is coming out. So I'm probably going to have to buy a Wii U because I only got the original Wii, obviously. And yeah, with that said, in physicalness and strength and magical powers, I don't know, I guess that's a tie between both of them. But overall, Keldeo unfortunately just beats the living shit out of Twilight Sparkle in every single shape, way, and form. Even though they're two completely different franchises from two completely different companies. Of course, Hasbro owning Twilight and Nintendo owning Keldeo. Whole other levels of rivalry. It's insane as hell how far it can go. And with every shape, way, and form, Keldeo, unfortunately, he sweeps the living crap out of Twilight. I'm just saying. Sorry for all the beautiful Twilight fans. I like Twilight. She's decent. Twilight, not Twilight. Especially her voice actress. I love fucking Tara Strong with a passion as much as I love that chick. She's done a lot of my shows that I loved a lot back in the day. She's done 101 Dalmatians, The Fairly Odd Parents. What else? She even did that Rugrats thing one time. She even did a little small cameo role in that Ted movie with and she even with what's his name, Mark Wahlberg, and that other dude that does Seth MacFarlane's voice for Peter Griffin. I mean, she's done so many other things. She's done Harley Quinn, Ben Tennyson from Ben 10, the Batman series, and all those. Teen Titans, Raven. She's done, like, the list goes on and on besides Twilight, you know? It's insane. I grew up with a lot of her stuff. As much as it pains me to say it, Keldeo's got to win this. I'm sorry. As far as the attacking and a lot of strengths and weaknesses go, Keldeo, he gets that title of championship. So he's the winner. So all the Pokemon fans hopefully are happy with that. But like I always do say, is what it is, ain't what ain't. See you when I see you guys. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink smoke weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. See you soon. See you around. Peace out, ladies. Goodbye. And stay tuned for my Mewtwo versus Frieza thing. You know, a lot of other people already did it. I'm just doing it because I think it's a really awesome and cool thing that there's actually people out there that are around my age or maybe a little older, a little younger, that still appreciate the greatness and like the timelessness of how the 90s was. You know, I'm just saying, putting it out there. There's that, and another small update. I'm probably not gonna have what's it called? I'm trying to remember the name for it. You know, icons, thumbnails for like my wallpaper for my videos. That's probably not gonna be happening for about another month or two until my computer finally gets fixed after it got crashed and broke, the cooling fan or whatever. There's that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care, people, pieces, and you guys have a good rest of the day. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed the second part of this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm out. And, yeah, take care. Goodbye.